Hi YouTube, and today's play-by-play video is going to be focusing on a Raichu Crobat deck. I'm just going to take you through the cards in the actual deck and then take you through a couple of games and then finish off with a quick review at the end to see whether there are any changes that we could make, as well as reflect on any particular plays or misplays as well. So without further ado, we start off with Shaymin, which is our main source of draw power with setup. Also helps us extend our bench to help with multiplying the attack of Raichu. We've got a MG short, Dedenne, which should help us tackle some really beefy EX Pokemons like Yveltal EX should we meet them. Pikachu with Nuzzle, it's the best basic Pikachu, I think. You've got Flip to Paralyze, could buy you an extra turn. Raichu, Circle Circuit, 20 times, so it maxes out at 160, 180 with a Muscle Band. Don't really see ourselves using Thunderbolt too much, but we are running Lightning MG, so we just don't know. So should a situation arise, we may need to use it, but almost all of the time you want to be attacking with Circle Circuit. Jirachi, just in case there are any surprises, any Giratina, any Toad, Stardust, discard a special energy, get immunity for the turn. We've got a 4-3-2 line of Zubat, Golbat with Sneaky Bite, Super Cross as well, 10 to each Pokemon, Crobat as well, Surprise Bite, and Skill Dive, so we can target anything for 30. Very useful against Night March decks if we need to try and finish off the opponent. Escape Rope, just in case we're caught in a bit of a difficult situation. Level Ball, which is the best searching for this deck because it will find everything apart from Crobat and Shaymin. But what we really just need to do is we just need to fill up the bench almost all the time. We've got Catcher, and this may surprise our opponent. Flip a coin, bring something up. It keeps the tempo of the deck up as well if we aren't relying on Lysandres mid to late game. We've got Sacred Ash, and we've got Super Rod as well. So Sacred Ash, shuffle 5 from the discard pile into the deck. Super Rod just to get some lightning energies back. You can drop the Super Rod for a second Sacred Ash if you're running Bronzong variant, so you'd just be running 1-1 Bronzong with 3 lightning energy. Town Map, just in case we've got something hidden and we need to try and dig it out as quickly as possible. Ultra Ball to find those Shaymin. VS Seeker down to 3 because we've got a deck that's getting through our we've got trainers that are getting through our deck as quickly as possible, so 3 is sufficient. AZ, just in case we need to save a Shaymin. We've got Giovanni scheme to add another extra 20 or draw in a difficult situation. We've got Hex Maniac to block any abilities. We've got Lysandre to bring up anything should we not be able to find our catchers. We've got Sycamore, discard draw 7, Skyla because we've got a lot of one-offs to help us set up. During the prize exchange we've got Teammates, just in case we need to find those DCEs. Sky Field up to 3. So that we can utilise the Circle Circuit attack. 3 Muscle Band, we've got 4 DC, and finally we've got 3 now. So that takes you through the deck. Because it's got Catcher and it's Raichu, so if you're feeling a little bit rebellious and feeling like you want to try out something new, you're feeling quite a little bit of angst towards the metagame, then give this deck a whirl. And it's a deck that I'm coining Catcher in the Rye for obvious reasons. So I'm going to take you through a couple of games. Jonathan TNO, welcome to the game. Pikachu. Okay, right. I think Raichu is going to be key here, but I have to watch Assault Vest. Now I'm thinking AZ up the Shaymin that I'm going to get, but I do also need Sky Field as well, so I can always access AZ afterwards. I've only got 3 Sky Fields. Right, okay, let's have a look. Let's see what we got. How many Sky Fields here? 2 left in play. How many double colorless? Just have to be very careful with the double colors. Right. Set up 6. We've got the extra colourless, so that's really useful. I don't really want to waste the Shaymin just yet, so I'm going to end turn. If he defaults the Sky Field, I can just put another Sky Field this one. If he knocks out the Pikachu, I've got Teammates. So attached, double colourless. Must have something really important in his hand to discard the Scorched Earth. Could it have been the Trainer's Mail? So there goes his Fire Energy. And the blacksmith completing the loop. One thing I noticed about Entei decks is that they have to keep that blacksmith going, so your bench is relatively safe. 30, 50, okay. So effectively he's got 160, which would be 8 plus a band. I'd have to fill my whole bench. Is it worth me going for a Lysandre or a Catcher? Let's see if it works. No, it doesn't work. Sky Field is there. Not really keen on letting that go. That would have to go out. Just wait until. Okay, right. It's just one of those decks where you can't necessarily be afraid and hold back, but against Entei, it's just that little bit difficult. This is just to prioritise filling the bench. Got the Zubat. Now, is it worth filling the bench? 160. So he's got 160. No immunity to double colourless through Assault Vest. Have I done it? Keep that in hand. There's the muscle bound. Okay. Jirachi is going to be more useful. Oh Oh, come on. Okay. What? Nuzzle? Quick attack? Nuzzle? Super Rod. Let's play Super Rod. Crobat. Crobat. Okay, quick attack. He's got more. There's 10 damage. Got all of his energy on there. Nuzzle could have failed anyway, so 10. It was worth going for it. However, what I do next will be interesting. I'll probably have to promote a Shaymin. Or I could acquire immunity through Jirachi. Such a headache. It's effectively got 160. Starts promoting the Charizard, I'd have to consider taking 2 5s with the Shaymin. 160 down to 190. Retreat. Lysandre. The retreat cost for Charizard, it's 2. NT, alright, okay. Okay, well this would cause him some difficulty. I need to buy it. So what I could do is I could Stardust, get immunity, Lysandre his, bench to Entei, do exactly the same thing. That's just perfect. Lysandre. No, I've got to think this through. Entei with 10 goes down to 1490, 130 effectively. Still feasible. Or do I put 30 on Charizard? She is going to come out swinging very, very soon. It has to go on the Charizard. So 130 is palatable. $25 in the deck still. No Raichu. cards. Which would Raichu be doing to this Entei? So it would be doing Flame Screen to itself. Let's assume that I haven't got the energy for getting around Assault there, so he would have effectively 120, 160, 190, which takes it out of range of Raichu, 180. Oh, he skips the attack. Okay. Three, four. No response from him. Okay, right. So 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 20, 40, 160. Even if he did that. Tempted with Sacred Ash, also need energy as well. I'll go for the energy. So, the problem is that I do not have a backup attacker. If he uses double Colorless, I can get another turn through Jirachi, but I could attack with Dedenne for 80. Assault Vest on there. That's all that. Okay. Okay. He's only got one card, that's why. Charizard has 110. Charizard is a huge late game threat. Bring up Charizard. Really nice to late game through, but I don't think that he was drawing very much after he got down to just one card as well. Good game though, very interesting. Just have a look at his deck afterwards, but that was Entei. We'll move on now to the next game. Gorkbola. I have a Shaymin to start. We'll see if we will. We do have the Ultra Ball in hand as well. We would have to ditch that Golbat as well. Oh, it's a Mewtwo. This is going to be quite an interesting one. Which Mewtwo are we looking at? We're looking at Shatter Shot, Psychic Energies. Okay, right, so I would assume that got some Smeargles. But I'm not sure how to do this. He's got the just to make it difficult. He's got the Aegislash as well. Okay. Well, Hex Maniac is going to be quite crucial. No point in having two Sycamores in hand. Idea is to get the Pikachus up and running first. I have to commit Sky Field. That means I must get some basics out. That's okay. That's feasible. Got the Level Ball. Did have to get rid of 2 energy cards, but what did we get? Zubat, I should think. Just have a look. Yeah. So I'm going for Zubat because I want to try and add the extra damage, and also will be a threat. With Bound it would do 100 damage, which is going to be very significant, so I should think late game. Okay. If I promote a Shaymin, I think it's 30 times the amount of psychic energy attached. If he goes for the Mega Evolution attack, I think it's 10 plus 30 for each energy, so it would be 30, 60, 70, and I could then recover my Shaymin. I would then be committed to bringing back the Shaymin in hand. So I think I need to promote a Pikachu. Not really ready to start giving up EXs very early in the game. He's got 2 Aegislash. He must be thinking, I'm just going to be attacking with Aegislash at some stage. Active Mewtwo has 140, requiring 7 on the bench, 6 with a band. What's he going to do? I'm not sure that he must be desperately. Perhaps that was it. So 210, 180 left, 9 required on the bench, 8 with a band. Am I likely to get it? Well, we can give it a try. So the Seeker Sycamore seems to be an option. How many have I burnt through? 1, 2. I could recover the Shaymin and the energy as well. Okay, right. Yes, okay. Okay, we're going to try and do this. It's very difficult with Mega. have kept that Shaymin. I think as soon as I was starting to discard it, I thought maybe, but it might be forgiving me. Ultra Ball for Shaymin. Sky Field. Would get rid of another double Colorless. I do have 1, 2. I could catch something as well. I could catch his bronze on. Be quite loose with keeping track of Shaymins, especially when you play such a high number. There's the Raichu. He's going to be sick of me. There you go. Do we pull off the Sacred Ash as well? 1, 2, 3, 4. Circle, circuit, knockout. I also have the Lysandre and I have an Escape Rope too. He's promoted the Bronzor, got me a little bit with that one, but then I realised that he's got the Float Stone. What's he gonna do? Ultra Ball. For another Shaymin, I would assume. Perhaps he's got something really nice in his hand. It's a Bronzor. Does he then Metal Link? Okay, he's got the double Colorless on there. Float Stone with the Age Slash. It's going to wall with the Age Slash. Build up the Mewtwo as well. I could take 2 quick prizes with Shaymins. I think you may have been looking for the Mega Mewtwo. Mega Mewtwo would have knocked me out. You may be regretting attaching the double Colorless. He's definitely walling. I can just go for the win now. Let's Lysandre. Touch. That's bad. How many Raichu are in the discard? None. Yeah, save that. Circle circuit. KO. That one. We haven't even used the Crobat line here. Just need that last Shaymin now. That will secure the game. Is he going to start attaching energy to it and save it? No. Okay. VS Seeker wins the game. 80. Has he accounted for resistance as well? He must be looking for the band. He's not accounted for resistance. Okay. Raichu. Okay. What Escape Rope do? Escape Rope. Town Map, there's Let's see what we got. Could. I will be doing 0 damage. Bit frustrating, really. Okay, we'll go for the Golbat. Attacks from each of your opponent's Pokemon has special energy to it. So all three of the cards in my hand are playable next turn, so I should be able to replenish, get the DS Seeker. I have run through one VS Seeker, 2 VS Seeker in the deck out of 18 cards. Should be able to get it. On the Pokemon there, 70, 80, 100. Okay. 50 at the moment. Do I play the... How many Raichu have I got? So I'm looking at the number of Raichu, that determines where I attach. Now I've got 3 Raichu I know, already used up, so I'm looking at the number of Super Rods, Sacred Ash, so Super Rod is in deck, so I will now attach the double Colorless to the Pikachu, thus maximising the chance of hitting the Lysandre via VS Seeker. It still doesn't come, but I get the Raichu. If I play the Level Ball, I can get the Golbat, again maximising the chances. Hitting Shaymin on the bench, we just need a 10, but I'm going for the Lysandre. Oh, great. It's in the last 8 cards. Okay. Super Rod. Do I need Super Rod? Let's count the number of Crobats in there. Got 1 Golbat. Okay. Pikachu, Raichu. It's just not coming, is it? I could get the energy, couldn't I? So I'm picking Golbat because I've got a Zubat in hand. It just makes sense when I bench the Zubat to get the other Golbat. I've got the other 2 Golbat in play. So I'm going to have to retreat. Literally am looking for just one VS Seeker. Next turn I could hit the Crobat with Ultra Ball as another win condition, and then Skill Die for the knockout. He actually has the Aegislash with energy. He doesn't have the Aegislash with Float Stone, so he could burn by retreating. He must realise the Shaymin is vulnerable. Okay. What's he going to do? So he's benched the Mewtwo, 170. Now I'm looking at my bench, 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 120, 140, 160. Played the Shauna, 180, so it is within range. He had to do that. If I was down to one prize, I would target Bronzor. I can retreat if I get the VS Seeker next turn. Oh, Catcher. Oh no. Okay. Oh, I really needed that. Okay. 10. To catch it next turn. Alright. What has he got? Psychic Infinity. 180. Okay. Need to keep. Okay, I'm just thinking. Crobat. What would I be targeting here though? Attach double colorless, retreat. How many double colorless have I been through? I've got enough in play. 3 plus I have 2 coming along in the deck, so attach there. Alright, I've got it. I've got game next turn. Game next turn if... Game next turn. Evolve his Mewtwo EX. Two cards in the deck. Definitely start to attack. Let's again do Lysandre. Take out the Shaymin. Is he just... Oh, he's learned. But 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 20, 140. Oh, he's taken out the one with the muscle band. 160. Basic. You wait all that time and then two come at the same time. So I need an EX. What am I missing here? 30 is 180. Just 10 more. 170, 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 120, 140. With band 160. Okay. If I hit that catcher. The only other way I could have done this would have been through Giovanni's scheme, but I've got two attackers with MG. Is that arguably could have taken that one? Alright, just see. Taps the MG. I forgot to attach them to the band. Oh, am I going to get away with it? Oh well, good thing I've got Crobat. Yeah, if he... Just really concentrate all the way through. I was particularly lucky that if he actually retrieved one card left in the deck, he may not have been able to get his Mega Mewtwo, so I can only assume that was the reason why. Always attach that muscle band. There you go. But that's the difference between playtesting and casually and playing competitively online. So brilliant. Okay, that was a really good match actually. I think I was lucky to take that one, but sometimes you've got to ride your luck, think all the things through, and just maybe take time, just go through everything and attach that band is what I need to ensure I do in those last couple of games. So couple of moves. So yeah. Brilliant. I think we've got enough to move on. Great deck. Fantastic. Thank you so much for watching. Click like and subscribe, and I shall see you soon, hopefully. From me, Freddy. Adios.
キッピ妖精ポケモン高さ 0.6 メートル